Is an efficient allocation of resources also a fair allocation? Does the competitive market provide people with fair incomes for their work? Do people always pay a fair price for the things they buy? Don't we need the government to step into some competitive market to prevent the price from rising too high or falling too low? Let's now study these questions. Efficiency is a positive term, while equity is a normative term. Not everyone can agree upon what is fair. There are two general ways of defining fairness. It is not fair if the results aren't fair, and it is not fair if the rules aren't fair. The idea that only equality brings efficiency is called utilitarianism. Utilitarianism is the principle that states that we should strive to achieve the greatest happiness for the greatest numbers. The principle argues that fairness requires equality of incomes, which requires that incomes be redistributed. If everyone gets the same marginal utility from a given amount of income, and if the marginal benefit of income decreases as income increases, then taking $1 from a rich person and giving it to a poor person increases the total benefit. Only when income is equally distributed has the greatest happiness been achieved. The figure shows how redistribution increases efficiency. Tom is poor and has a higher marginal benefit of income. Jerry is rich and has a low marginal benefit of income. Taking dollars from Jerry and giving them to Tom until they have equal incomes increases total benefit. Utilitarianism ignores the cost of making income transfers. Income can be transferred from people with higher incomes to people with low incomes only by taxing the higher incomes. It is possible that with the higher taxes, people with low incomes might end up being worse off. Suppose, for example, that highly taxed entrepreneurs decide to work less hard and shut down some of their business. Lower income workers get fired and must seek other, perhaps even lower paid work. Recognizing those costs leads to the bigger trade-off between efficiency and fairness. Today, because of the big trade-off, no one says that fairness requires complete equality of incomes. The idea that it's not fair if the rules aren't fair is based on the symmetric principle. The symmetric principle is the requirement that people in similar situations be treated similarly. In economics, this means equality of economic opportunity rather than equality of economic outcomes. Robert Nozick suggests government should promote fairness by establishing property rights for individuals and allowing only voluntary exchange of these resources. If private property rights are enforced, if voluntary exchange takes place in a competitive market, and if none of the obstacles to efficiency listed before exist, then, according to Nozick, the competitive market is fair. This is the end of session 4. This is the end of the chapter. Thank you for watching.